Hi, everybody. I had coffee this morning and I shouldn't have. I know I say that pretty often. Maybe this time I'll learn. Coffee it really affects me. It makes me very jittery and I don't like it. So why do I drink it? When I was younger, when something affected my body, I didn't do it. Now it's like, I'll have coffee, I'll have chocolate, I'll have this, I'll have that. Wow, a little too much maple syrup. Anyway, so I wanted to come on for a couple of reasons. First is I'm feeling better about the whole X thing. You know, I think really that realization that people, excuse me, it's my smoothie. Can you see me? All right. No. Okay. The realization that people are the way they are because of every single thing that's happened to them in their life, and every single thing that's happened to them in their life as a result of every single thing that's ever happened in the universe ever since the Big Bang. And that I have no control over that. And that regardless whether or not my feelings are upset for me or upset for him, it's still upset, and it's still my discomfort that I'm concerned about, whether or not the discomfort is on behalf of myself or on behalf of him. That was an interesting realization. Yeah. So I'm feeling a bit better about that, although still, a little weepy every once in a while. What I'm feeling right now is coffee nervousness, and I don't like it. And I drank it on an empty stomach. And the thing is, I'm nervous about something else that has to do with the business. And it's causing a lot of anxiety. But it's a good opportunity to practice relaxing and releasing, right? This is low-hanging fruit. There's no benefit. Not that there's ever a benefit, but there's nothing good about me feeling nervous about this. Number one, it's heightened because of the coffee. I mean, I've been nervous about this for a while, but I'm doing what I can to resolve it. And I don't know what the problem actually is, because I haven't been able to get in touch with the person that it's about or get any answers from them. So I don't know what the problem actually is. It's just my mind doing its thing. And I think my mind's probably right, which is what is kind of freaking me out. But no matter what it is, even if it is the thing in my mind, I can't do anything about it until I hear from the person and then see what I can do to rectify the situation. So there's nothing I can do. I can't change anything right now. The past is the past. I can't go back and change it. There's an email I was supposed to send, and I didn't until much later when I realized I hadn't. And it's not exactly professional. And so I'm concerned about that. But it's done, and there's no going back and changing it. And so right now all I can do is feel the feels, right? It's a feeling right in here. And my stomach is clenching. And my shoulders too. My shoulders and my neck. So I'm taking a deep breath. And I'm scanning my body, right? I'm scanning my body for tension. It's in my back. My lower back. My upper back. Not helping that I'm leaning on this. maybe if I go back like this. Oh, I just don't like the angle there. It's not pretty. Not that I ever look particularly good these things, but you know. Anyway, that's the heating pad. All right, so let's sit and let's. My back, guys, still. I don't know what the hell is wrong, and I need to go to the doctor, but it's such a pain in the ass. Okay, whew. So. I'm feeling it all down here and into like my spleen, and then down here into my stomach. So when I'm taking a deep breath, I'm focusing on that, and I'm imagining this is works for me. I'm imagining that the breath not coming up and out of like my lungs through my throat and out my mouth. I'm imagining it actually pushing forward through the tension and breaking it up. And just noticing where the tension is, relaxing those parts, and that's my abdomen, my stomach, my back, my shoulders. Okay, so I am. Let's do this. All right, my body's much more relaxed. My back is still tense, but I'm working on that. I'm going to continue to work on letting that tension go. I'm focusing on my heart space. And I'm relaxing. I don't know if you can picture what that means, but I'm relaxing the space around my heart. I can't wait till I start feeling the energy flow from this, because I'm really just feeling the blockages. But that's what this part of the work is, right? Letting go of those blockages. And I'm really looking forward to the promise of not being as bothered by this stuff, or if I am, to be more detached. So let's talk about detachment, right? I can feel the bothering happening. I'm bothered. No, I'm not bothered. I am feeling bothered. I am feeling disturbed. I am feeling irritated. I am feeling nervous. I am feeling uncomfortable. I am feeling distressed. I'm feeling those things. I am not those things. We gotta correct ourselves when we do that. I'm feeling that in this general area. The emotion. It's funny how the emotion, it does affect our bodies. It is held within our bodies, but the actual feeling of the emotion isn't the physical sensations in the body. I mean, the physical sensations in the body are a result. I don't know. This is my experience of it. I don't know if this is actually true. But the actual feeling is kind of it's in your body, but it's not your physical body, right? So I'm imagining that, I'm feeling that, I am observing that, right? Oof. I'm observing that emotion. Hello, emotion. I see you. It's cool. Okay, emotion, you can do whatever you want. You can just swirl and twirl and do some gumdrop button somersaults. I'm going to continue. Right here gets all. Right. I'm going to continue to relax and release thoroughly. As I'm feeling this emotion, these emotions, it always tightens up down here. I'm going look at this in front of me because it makes me uncomfortable. That my stomach's like the thing in the camera right now. Okay, so I'm feeling the emotion. I'm relaxing my body. I'm observing where the emotion is showing up in my physical body and relaxing and releasing it. And I'm feeling where the emotion is feeling in my, I'm just going to call it my astral body, right? Because the pain isn't all physical. There's the blockage of energy, I guess, the blockage of energy flow that hurts. I don't know what that is. I don't know. That's something theoretically that I'm going to have to understand better. All I know is that it hurts. It is uncomfortable. It is feelings of discomfort. There are feelings of anger at myself. Feelings of, honestly, feelings of being frightened. Of being ashamed. Being fearful of if things go south, of telling my partner. And imagining all the things that I imagine he would feel should I tell him we lose a client because of something that I did. It always tightens up in here. Of course, I'm also speaking to you, so the diaphragm muscles are doing what they do. So I'm just going to sit here for a little while longer and continue to relax and release my body, but also observe the emotion, which is hard to do when I'm talking to you and kind of boring for you to watch. So I'm going to do that on my own, but as I do, I'm going to open my heart space and relax it and continue to observe it and relax and release my body as I do. So I already am starting to feel better, and I'm grateful for that. See, and then the thought comes back in and I tense right back up. I'm gonna go work on that. So I'm grateful for the work that I can do. I'm so grateful for that because honestly, boy, I would not be able to handle this if I didn't have these tools. I would be a fucking mess right now, and I'd screw everything up worse. Because I would be calling and texting and seeming like a crazy lady to the client and to my business partner. So I'm going to relax and release, have my smoothie. Just needed more raspberries in it. Too much spinach. Oh well. Okay, so that's the story. I'm grateful for my smoothie. And another thing that Michael Singer was talking about on a lecture I was listening to today is the things that capture our attention, our focus, are what our life is about, because our life is about what we focus on, because what we focus on is what we experience. And we choose to focus only on those things that we choose to focus on, right? So we choose to focus on things that are bothering us or things that are making us happy. We choose to focus on the things that we need to do. But there are a million things in front of us that we're not focusing on, that we're not experiencing. So we're not in the moment. We're not here in the moment. I am going to work on being in the moment because I don't want my experience of life to be scared and nervous. Because there's no good that's doing anybody. The highest thing I could do right now. See, the thing is, what is going on in my head is that because this could potentially be a problem that I have caused, I'm going through my head and I am, I wouldn't say berating myself, but my confidence and self-esteem and belief in myself and courage are all taking a hit. And there's no need for that. Even if the worst does happen, there's no need for that. Just all we do is we try harder. We learn from the mistake. And we get going. So I'm grateful for Michael Singer. I am grateful for the moment ahead of me, in front of me, the moment in front of me, because there's so much going on. I have a futon to sit on. There's, a house, a roof over my head, food for me to eat, water for me to drink, air that's not that polluted for me to breathe, or at least as far as we know. People I like in my life, support systems. All these things are things to be grateful for. Coats and hats that will keep me warm when I go outside. So that's what I'm going to be grateful for. And I'm going to use this opportunity to remind you all that you can, just like I'm doing right now too. I'm nervous, I'm scared. No, I am feeling nervous. I am feeling scared, but I am letting that go. And I am grateful for that. And I'm grateful for the tools. So I am choosing to be grateful. And I'm going to remind you all that you too can choose. You can always choose to have a grateful